With the holidays just around the corner, you may realize, shoot, I didn't get anybody anything for Christmas, and I'm a broke high school student. What do I do? Well, you are in luck because today I'm here to share some inexpensive ways you can spread kindness to really pump up that holiday joy. You could make your family dinner. Dinner's ready in 3! You could sing a song to really get that holiday love jumping. I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away, baby, it's cold outside. Yeah, my mom didn't want to be a part of this anymore, so. You could walk your dog. All right, let's go out. Done. You can make a homemade card. Let's do this. Perfect. Finally, you could help clean the yard. I'll do it tomorrow. These don't get you at the top of the nice list. I don't know what will. That is Savannah Pennifill signing off, and I will see you guys next year for my next story. Bye.
So right now I'm at Wphs, and you're probably wondering, what am I doing here? So I'm looking for Annmarie garden lights. Can you help me find them? So let's see where I get taken to next. I don't need gas. Now I'm at McDonald's. Phew, we made it.
We're about a month and a half now into the winter season, so there's been a lot of good plays and players in boys basketball, girls basketball, wrestling, swimming, all the sports that you can think of during this time. Now let's go to those players to see their view on winter sports.
So how's the season gone, and how do you see it going?
It's going pretty good. We've won 2 meets so far. We just had a rough meet last night, but we're gonna get back on track and we're gonna keep making it happen. It's going pretty good.
All right. Well, how do you see your potential going into the season?
Going into the season, I mean, I looked pretty good. I did a lot of club swims, so it definitely dropped a lot of time for swimming, and I looked pretty good coming into the season, and always ready to get better.
So how has the season gone, and how do you see it going?
We just took an L to McDonough, but I feel like we're doing pretty good right now. We got to keep up the tempo, keep pushing, hope for better games.
All right. Well, how do you see the potential of your team going through the season?
I feel like we're doing good. We can do better. We're top contender in SMAC. I feel like we can definitely be, and we just got to keep going, keep playing.
So how has the season gone, and how do you see it going?
Season's going so far so good, 3-0. I think it could go better though. I'm trying to finish the record and get 3-0. I'm trying to, go undefeated.
All right. Well, what is your favorite moment so far?
picking kids up and slamming them for fun.
So there you have it, all the players' view on their sports. At this time of this recording, wrestling's 2-2, boys basketball is 1-1, women's basketball is 1-1, swimming's 1-1, and track is coming up soon. So hopefully we'll have some progress on that.
Just a silence as we think of a
A
next
moment
question.
of silence while we think of our next talking point. You've probably seen Binnix around, but you might not know much about them. One thing that you may or may not know about them is that they actually create music under the name Black Polish. With almost 12,000 monthly listeners on Spotify and 1.5 thousand followers on Instagram, they've created quite a platform to share their music with. You're actually listening to their debut song, Sophie, right now. I sat down with Jay to talk to them about their music, the ins and outs of production, and what the future holds. Okay. Hello, Jay.
Hello, Natalie.
How are you doing, Jay?
I'm good today.
That's good. Okay, so Black Polish.
Yes.
What inspired you to start writing music?
What inspired me was bringing people joy that the previous artists that I listened to have. When I was in middle school, I was like obsessed with these artists like 21 Pilots or like Nicki Minaj. Those are like my top two people that I like for writing. And that really kicked it off. That's when I started the idea of, oh, maybe I should try what they're doing.
So do you like produce your music? Like you write it and you do all that, but do you produce your own music?
Yeah, definitely not. I have no skill with production whatsoever. I write everything though. I definitely, what's the word, like conduct it, I guess. But I write all the stuff in my room, and when I'm ready to produce it, I fly out to California to see my actual producer that I pay him to make my songs. And yeah, we produce things together, and that's how the songs are made. It's definitely a process.
I just want to say for the record, I love all of your music. Like Sad Lesbians is one of my favorites. What is your favorite song that you've written so far?
So far, out of the ones that are out currently, it would have to be Sad Lesbians. Even the EP that's coming out soon. Sad Lesbians is still probably the favorite. I would say it used to be Baby Tonight, but in the future I definitely have like favorite songs that are not out yet, but I'm not going to tell you what that is.
And when would these new songs come out?
Definitely in the year 2022. I have a lot planned for that year.
Ooh, what do you have planned?
All right.
What stuff you got planned?
Definitely a new EP or an album, but like 8 new songs, I don't know, just throwing it out there. But yeah, just a whole separate work, separate from the EP I'm about to release. It's very, very emotional. It's hard hitting, and I'm like very excited.
What would you say your favorite thing about like this whole thing? What's your favorite thing about all of this?
I'd say, I'm gonna say 2. My top 2 favorite things are definitely production. I love it when the stuff comes together and it's just there, and I finally like hear the process of it getting better and better. And performing. I love performing because it helps me engage with people coming to the shows or whatever, helps engage with fans. It feels like a party every time I, feels like a party? No, but it feels like a party. Like, as I was saying, yeah, it helps me engage with people, and it just feels like a party whenever I perform. So production and performing, the 2 Ps.
And do you plan on performing? I'm assuming you're planning on performing like later.
Definitely. And yeah, next year, because I know the runner or the manager of Pride, you know, she's invited me back, so I plan to do that more. But whatever gigs I can grab, I'll definitely perform there.
I think I might have covered all the points that I wanted to cover. So is there anything else that you would like to say or ask or talk about?
My EP is coming out in December. It's called Out of Place, and I'm excited for it. Go stream that. My Instagram is daddy.b.p. Follow me on Spotify, SoundCloud, whatever streaming platforms. My music's streamed everywhere. I think that's it.
All right, that's it. This is Binnix, Black Polish, and I'm signing off. Goodbye.
Bye.
The MLB is currently in lockout. This is the fourth time that this has happened in MLB history. The lockout means that all transactions are frozen until an agreement is reached within the union. Since all transactions will be put on hold, a lockout also means no trades and players will be banned from using team facilities during this time. If this continues well into January without an agreement, the spring training schedule could be destroyed. So you might wonder why the lockout is in place. This is in place because the union will be fighting for younger players to be paid more in line with their on-field value while also seeking incentives to make teams more competitive with one another. It was said by the MLBPA that it is not required by law or for any other reason. It was just the owner's choice, plain and simple. Specifically calculated to the pressure players relinquishing rights and benefits and banning good faith bargaining proposals that will benefit not just players but the game and industry as a whole. At the end of the day, a lockout means the sport is on hold across all fronts until further notice. Further notice in this instance means when a new CBA is agreed to in principle.